Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Like many of you watching this video, I have done a decent amount of coin roll hunting dimes. And what happens when you're coin roll hunting dimes is you spend a lot of time looking for dimes that look like this, and you end up finding dimes that look like this. So the key when you're looking for dimes when you're coin roll hunting generally is looking for silver dimes that are going to be made 1964 and earlier. But what happens is that there aren't that many of them still in circulation, so you find a lot of dimes that are 1965 and after. So this video is going to talk about what to do with those 1965 dimes and after, and you might actually find some good ones in that series even though they don't have silver in them. So the reason why people look like dimes like this is because they're 90% silver, 10% copper. They weigh 2.5 grams and have a melt value of about $1.19 currently. However, the dimes made after 1965 have 91% copper and have a kind of a melt value of about 1.6 cents. So unfortunately, dimes made after 1965 don't have a higher melt value than the actual face value of the coin. But let's talk about some key dimes that are actually made after 1965 that can still be worth a decent amount of money. Now we're going to start, I don't have them in front of me here, well I've got a couple of them, but the first one that we're going to start with is the No S Proofless Roosevelt Dimes. Now there are three key dates to look for of proof dimes that don't have the S mint mark on them. Those are 1968, 1970, 1975, and 1983. So when you're coin roll hunting, it might be a good idea to have just kind of a list of post-1965 dimes that are going to be worth money. We'll talk about some of them in this video, so if you want to take some advice from this video and use some of these dimes, or you can make your own list, incorporate some of these as well as maybe others and make it a more extensive list. So those Proofless S dimes, 1968, 1970, 1975, and 1983. Now of those, 1968 is a key one, as there are only about a dozen of those that are ever graded by PCGS, so those are going to be worth a lot of money. And 1975 is kind of the holy grail of proofless dimes because there have only been two of those ever graded by PCGS. One of them was graded Mint State 68 and actually sold at a Stacks Barrows auction in August 2011, and it sold for $349,000. So that is quite the home run for that 1975 Proofless S dime. Now, you might be better off looking for proofless S dimes by just looking at proof sets that you would find at a coin shop. So if you're walking through a coin shop, looking through the glass case, look down there and see if any of the proof sets are missing a S on the dime. Chances are they won't be, but hey, it's worth a shot. You know, maybe the coin shop dealer missed something. So next up is going to be the lowest mintage dime. Now I don't have the lowest mintage dime, but I've got this one right here for 2009, which we're going to get to later. But the lowest mintage dime out of all of the Roosevelt dimes is actually the 1996 West Mint dime. So that's going to be a 1996 W mint mark dime. Now the reason why that is so low is just based on the mintage alone. So 1996 W dime, there were only 1,457,000 of those that were produced. Those were made for uncirculated mint sets, so there's a chance that people took those out of their uncirculated mint sets and put them back into circulation. You'll be able to see that because they'll have that W mint mark on them. I've never come across a coin in circulation with the West Mint mark on it, but maybe sometime I will. Of course, you can always buy them online if you're trying to build up that set registry, but if you happen to come across one that has the W mint mark on it, wow, you've hit the jackpot right there. And the third in the series that we're going to talk about for the kind of rare dimes after 1965 is this one right here. So this is a 2009 Roosevelt dime. As you can see, it's got written on it, mint roll 2009, Denver Mint, Roosevelt dime, 10-cent coin is the face value. However, why this coin is rare and why you should hang on to it if you find one of these in circulation is because 2009, the mintages for the Roosevelt dime and the Jefferson nickel were very, very, very low. In 2009, at the Philadelphia Mint, there were only 96 million made, and at the Denver Mint, there were only 49 million made. Now compare that to the year before. There were 413 million made at the Philadelphia and 637 million made at the Denver. So as you can see there, quite the drop off from 2008 to 2009. So if you come across any 2009s, any of them at all, even if they're not in great condition, just hang on to them. Do it for me. You'll be able to probably sell those later on eBay if you want, or you can always trade them or give them to someone else. I'm sure there's a lot of people in the coin collecting community here on YouTube that would be happy to get their hands on that 2009 dime. All right, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this video. To wrap it up, the three kind of key areas that you should be looking for in the post-1965 Roosevelt dimes are the Proofless S dime coins. Now, the key years for mintages of those are 1968, 70, 75, and 83. The number two thing that we talked about was that 1996 West Mint Roosevelt dime with the W mint mark on it. And then the third was the 2009 dime, which is the one that I've got right here. So those are all key dimes that you should be looking for post-1965. All right, everyone, enjoy. Best of luck coin collecting out there. Take care.